What's going on, gamers? Today, we are going to go over how to change your starting area in your Satisfactory server. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date on all future videos. With Satisfactory, where you end up spawning when you start the game can actually drastically change how your gameplay goes from that point on. Depending on the location, the enemies and resources could change. The grass fields may be open and peaceful, but the Dune Desert has plenty of ore with little water, adding to the difficulty. And if you don't like the idea of leaving that up to chance, the good news is that there is a way to choose your own starting spawn area. Whether you aim for an easier experience or a more difficult gameplay, each location can redefine the beginning of each playthrough. Let's go over how to do it. At the moment, there are 4 main Satisfactory spawn locations that you can choose from. As you explore the map, all locations will become accessible eventually. However, for obvious reasons, only one of these regions can be where you start your game. The grass field is the ideal starting area for players new to the game. It's the first viable building location Fixit had found, standing out because of its open and relatively flat fields. But considering the distances between mining locations, building outposts, and transportation lines might be necessary eventually. The rocky desert is also suitable for first-time players. This is the textbook example of a Fixit-approved building location, with balanced resources, space, and distances. It's also very close to the sea, making water an easy source to find. The northern forest is good for more experienced players, though anyone can have a go at it. It's a lush building location with many height differences and a few open areas, challenging conventional building and planning methods. Despite these challenges, it has a richness of its resources that will come in handy. And finally, the Dune Desert is one that is recommended for advanced players. While initially it could be considered too risky, after further investigation, it's shown that this area is viable for building with its large open spaces and plentiful mining locations. Keep in mind, foliage and water locations are rare and contained, making initial power setups really challenging. Launch Satisfactory, and in the main menu, open the Server Manager option and select your server. In the top menu, select Create Game and click to select one of the available starting areas. Fill in the session name and then click the Join box. And when you're ready, press Create Game to make a fresh world with the desired spawn area. Now let's go over some common issues. If the starting area didn't change, make sure that the world that you created has a different session name than any of your previous worlds. Once you're done, press Create Game one more time. If the server restarts without creating a save, then you might be unable to join the server. To fix this, visit the Server Manager, then enter the Manage Saves tab. Here, continue to the Load Save area, select your desired save, and then load it up. If no saves were created, a new world will have to be created again. As you continue to play the game, you might eventually want to make it a goal to one day start in the sand dunes. But to do that, I recommend getting really familiar with the gameplay, and starting in one of the other 3 areas is the best way to do that. Having the option to choose where you start is helpful in knowing exactly what you're getting yourself into. That's all for this one, gamers. As always, I hope you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.